It's time to fire. Admiral. Admiral.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the JAWA podcast, Season 4,
Hi-yo.
Episode 4. We are here today with the cats and masters of all time. Jasp, the Dragon Master, is back.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, and obviously the one and only, the old and the new, the exciting and dull Starkiller.
Hello.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. So today, this is actually kind of a special podcast, because as we're recording this right now, we are simultaneously promoting people on the server. Whoa! Okay.
Holy.
This is really exciting. Yeah, Bloop just got Guardian. There's a couple other people who are going to be promoted.
Vector got Initiate.
Vector,
Newest
yeah.
member.
Woo! Initiate Vector. Yeah, good job, Vector. I hope to maybe meet you soon. All right. Okay. And my name is Jazzy, and today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about, well, let's look at our plate here. We got Power 10 activity. Oh, yeah, that's me right there. Recent clan matches, upcoming events, and the new retired member status, which should be pretty exciting. Let's just go backwards. Let's start talking about the retired member status discussion status.
Status.
All right.
Say status one more time.
The retired status. All right. So this is a new thing that was introduced by Link and Nightwing. It was a really great idea, and it was kind of derived from, I think, what people said in surveys and whatnot. I'm not sure. Wow, there's a TFFA practice happening. Anyway,
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, the retired status is for long-time people who are, like, really prevalent in the JAWA community that have been in JAWA for a long time, but, like, have left more or less due to just a lack of activity or just, like, not wanting to play Jedi Academy very much anymore, maybe some other personal stuff, but are really still part of the community. This was really designed as a result of people like Podoplovic and, like, Xantos and other legendary Jawas that haven't really been able to be active for obvious reasons. So this was introduced, and now we welcome all the ancient Jawas of old to come back, and if they want to be around, and if they want to have the Jawa tag, then please let a council member or leader know. Anyway, yeah.
I never saw a retired member on the server yet.
Yeah, neither have I. I mean, but the thing is, that's kind of the point, though, isn't it? Like, if it's not,
Yeah.
you're not, you got to be active to not be retired. I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, what do you guys think about this retired thing? I'm curious to hear what you think about this, because we were thinking about giving you the retired status, but we held off on it because we thought that you were going to reapply for full membership, and you clearly did. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've been looking at it, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of a nice thing to do. They've been around for like ages at least. Some of them from the beginning. I mean, I've seen Podopolovic. He's wearing tags. I saw him on the new Dodge map when it was being tested. He's wearing the tags. Well, it looks good, and I mean, I think it's a nice thing to do. I really am looking forward to seeing some of the old legends like him and others. Maybe Mario, maybe Kelborn. I don't know.
Yeah,
just naming out a
they'll
few
come
that
back,
that could possibly return. It's a great thing. If I had known it was gonna be like that, I maybe have gone for that. But I was like, well, might as well return completely and pick up my activity, and I did. But otherwise, I would have been proud to wear one of those, veteran/retired tags. It's a great thing.
Yeah, awesome. And Starkiller, I mean, you were kind of helping us, design it and whatnot, but what do you think about this retired idea?
I love it. I love it. Except it makes my job harder, and I'm looking at the wiki for promotions because I see 75 members, and that's including the retired members. I'm like,
yeah, it makes
I'm calling up my list. I'm like, I don't have 75 here.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's definitely kind of an ego boost, I guess, for the client, which is nice. Okay. yeah, let's go on to the next topic. If anybody who's listening to this right now, thank you for listening. We really appreciate the support. And if you have any questions about any of this, please feel free to message any of us. Diab is currently managing the podcast, but he couldn't be here today. But he will be editing this podcast once we're done recording it and whatnot. So, yeah, if you have any questions, anything, any interest in maybe being a part of the podcast or anything, please feel free to private message Diab, myself, Nightwing, Starkiller, anyone who's a part of the team. All right, upcoming events. 2015 holds a lot of exciting things. I mean, every year does kind of for us, but like we got the JAWA ladder coming up probably pretty soon, next month maybe. We got another Open Allied tournament coming up. I mean, obviously leagues happen every month, but like there's going to be a lot of cool things happening in 2015. I think Link and Duster or some, I don't know, but I've been kind of like, I don't know, I'm not the best at reading everything on the forums, but I know that there's been some talk of more like progressive, like Merkish kind of melee related events, which should be cool for people who are into that. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little sick. My voice is a little weak, but
well, you're coming through clearly.
That's good. I'm glad. So yeah,
away. I might be fading away. My connection is horrible right now. I don't know what's happening, but
you sound good. You sound good to me, man. You sound good to me.
Yeah. But I'm not fading away.
Yeah. But yeah. So this is going to be a good year. I'm really excited for the JAWA ladder. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out, especially now that a lot of strong fighters like ASD are here, and like it's going to be kind of interesting. I'm really excited about that. And Robin's becoming more active too, which is another very skilled player. I don't know. I'm just talking about skill because that's something that I care about a lot. But, you know, what do you guys think about these events? What kind of events do you guys want to see in 2015?
Yeah, that's wow. There's so many events already coming up. I mean,
yeah, no, more meet and greets would be nice.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
I crash randomly right now. This is kind of horrible. Anyways, I'm looking forward to like Halloween for sure. I'm gonna be filming, and I think I'm gonna owe Kangi and just say it right now. Christmas bash, man. It's gonna happen. Besides that, I randomly, well, of course, the JAWA birthday and all that. I'm gonna be in on it, and yeah, it's
good
gonna
stuff.
be fun.
Alrighty. What's up, Starkiller?
It'll be a fun New Year, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. This is good. We're making good time. It's not going to be that boring. We'll get some good points out
can
there.
only hope I won't be able.
Okay, so Jasp, you said you had something you wanted to talk about before we started recording.
Yeah, I've been mentioning this project lately that I have not specified. Now, if Skype allows me, I'll discuss it right here, right now. If I get interrupted, you'll know this right away. Which means we're going to have to... Anyway, the project will be a merger between the video crew and the JAWA podcast. It will be very interesting. I've been inspired by the guys from Rooster Teeth. They've made like fails of the week for about 200 plus episodes. Congrats on them. It's really awesome to look, and I love it. I'm thinking of introducing sort of similar thing, like epic shots of the week or whatever. Followed right after the podcast. It's going to be, I got a lot of filler material, of course, but mostly nice shots from like what happens in JKA. Anything goes. I mean, everybody records something and then just doesn't know what to do with it. Well, send it to me. Maybe I'll ask Jeff to edit my email in there afterwards, so that you got a place to send it to. But send it to me, and I'll pick out the best ones. And with, of course, the help from the podcast crew, we'll add a nice comment to it, and we'll hopefully add it at the end of any podcast. It's going to be great. I'll fill in the details on the forums, of course, as well, because I know that listening to me right here right now can be a bit boring, which is why
I like it. Man, your voice
which is why I
excellent.
applied, of course. But I'll have it written down, of course, so that everybody knows what's going on. It'll be fun, I hope. The video crew gave me the green light for this idea. They loved it. I've heard positive reactions from this side as well. So
yeah.
let's get this show on the road, lads.
Yeah, that'd be really exciting. Yeah, there's been this idea of like a JAWA media kind of company thing happening, but it's really cool to get more people like you interested in facilitating that. Yeah, I'm really down. I mean, you know me, I do that for a living, kind of perform and stuff, so it'd be really cool to create more outlets of quote-unquote performance or whatever. Anyway, yeah, that sounds awesome.
I hope it will be.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it sorry, I'm typing. So I'm in game right now, and Dace just asked me to give tips for a 4v4 TFFA while recording the podcast.
Well, share them here, why don't you?
Yeah, I'll just say them right here. This will be a short segue. But basically in a 4v4 team free-for-all, this is completely off topic, but basically in a 4v4 team free-for-all, the biggest issue is really just like not getting in each other's way.
I noticed. I noticed during the league I think there were a few too many team kills, but I think I also made one, so who am I to talk, huh?
I mean, the key is to make sure you do your best to kind of chain your swings together with other teammates instead of think of it as separate swings. Anyway, like for example, if somebody's doing like a red swing from the right, you don't want to like immediately do a red swing from the left on the same opponent, because then you're going to hit your opponent and it's just not going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Hit your opponent isn't good. That's what you said.
Yeah, it's not good to hit your opponents, man. Team hits.
Team hits. Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. So moving on. Speaking of team free-for-all, so it's not completely unrelated. The next subject is our recent clan matches. JAWA has done very good this year. I think we've only lost one match out of like 5 or 6 so far in 2015. Granted, I mean the year is still young, but like that's a good start to the year, man.
That's
like,
a good ratio.
I also want to say that we're doing team free-for-all practices like immediately right now as we're recording this, and also 2 other times a week or 1 other time a week. So if anybody has any interest in participating in clan matches, if anybody has any interest in really getting like fundamentals and teamwork and like just the spirit, together, please, come through. I think our practices are on Friday and Monday, or Monday and Wednesday. I don't know. But Dace and Robin are in charge of those classes. So talk to Dace and Robin.
You know why we have such amazing clan matches?
Why?
He's the most amazing ambassador manager.
Right. Yeah, I mean, their ambassadorship and clan matches are very tied together, but it's also important to have clan matches with teams and with like just various other things that are to extend beyond our allies too. And the thing is, JAWA for a long time, I mean, JAWA's never been skill-based, and it still isn't, and I think that's what makes it cool. But at the same time, I think it's really fun to experience the full skill-based aspect of the game. So, yeah, and there's a lot of people who have no life or had no life at one point, such as myself, that have spent a lot of hours training with people that, also have no life. So, and we're more than willing to help anyone out with training, and yeah, anybody who's interested in honing their skills, please feel free anytime, send a private message. We'll help you out. Catch us on the server. Just be like, yo, how do I do this? How do I do that? What's going on? How do I kill this person? This person kills me too much. Like, well, there's people that can help you with that. So that kind of segues into our one of our last categories here, the Power 10. Ooh, the Power 10. The Power 10 makes me cringe a little bit, actually. It's great. What were you gonna say, Jasp?
Get in there. I want to get in there.
Dude, get in, man. Get in. Get in. Get it in. I mean, get in. Sorry, get in. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. We've had a lot of matches in the last couple weeks. Like, there's been like at least 3 to 5 matches a week, which is really cool. I've just been so busy. I haven't had a chance to post all the updated topics, but really soon. I keep saying it, but I mean it. I'm gonna post the Power 10 news updates, maybe twice a week or twice a month, not twice a week. Yeah, twice a month,
Really?
every other week. It'll be really cool. Yeah, the Power 10 is currently, at least for me, on a personal level, beyond managing it and stuff. I mean, yeah, I am managing it, but beyond the management part of it, as a member of the Power 10, it's really, it's exciting. It's kind of motivated me to, like, once again, like, go at it from a skill-based standpoint. I want to give a shout-out, and I say this with a very heavy heart because, anyway, I say this with a very heavy heart, but also with a congratulatory tone. Nick has been #1 now this week, and he got the #1 spot the other day from me. I lost, 3-2. And me and Nick have kind of traded it back and forth for the last 4 weeks. So, yeah, but I can speak for Nick, even though he couldn't join us today, unfortunately. Maybe next time. I can speak for both of us when we're saying that it would be great for more people to come up and challenge us for the 1 and 2 spots.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's definitely it's really healthy competition. Also, another thing about competition, I mean, when Diab asked me to host the podcast, it's going to get a little competitive. Another thing about competition, like, if there's somebody you're afraid of fighting, that gives you a lot of trouble, the best thing to do is befriend them and embrace the fact that they're a tough opponent, and then the more respect you have for someone, I feel like the better you'll be able to fight against them.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's just how I feel.
That's true.
That being said, yeah, like, I feel like I do so much better in fights, and I fight my best against my closest friends in the game, and it's always kind of been that way. So, anyway, guys, do you guys want to say anything else to wrap this episode up? I've been talking a lot, so you guys could take it for a bit if you want.
I'll talk after I get this. Oh, what the? It still won't let me do it. Yeah, Jasp, wow. You're being back. It's good.
Yeah, it's. I really wanted to be back up here. You know, I kind of miss this place. I've been away for too long.
As podcast captain, I welcome you, sir.
Oh, thank you. To my loyal fans out there. Hi, Mom.
What loyal fans?
The Jasp fan base. It's real. It's real. I've seen it.
You saw Mom?
No. I know she's there though.
I know. Anyway, it's great to be around again and be back in this completely, because I've been, out of it, and when I was in the clan, even then I was still out of it, sorta, because I didn't really do much, but I really feel like I'm picking up on all the slacking I've been doing, and it's great to be working with you guys again too, so. It's
good to have you back, man. It's really cool. It's so cool how so many people come back, it's really awesome.
They always do.
Yeah. They always do.
Draggy once said it, once a Java, always a Java. It's true.
That is really that is funny. That's funny how true that is.